By the mid-1970s, Willem de Kooning had nothing left to prove. So why did he paint some of the most radical and luminous works of his career? Untitled III is a truly exceptional painting by the Abex genius, Willem de Kooning. Painted in 1975, this work comes from one of the most widely celebrated and important decades of his career. Works from the 1970s form the culmination of so much of what de Kooning is exploring and trying to resolve in his earlier work of the 50s and 60s. There are several key elements that define the shift we see happening in works like Untitled III, and are what make paintings from this period so joyous, so radiant, and ultimately so successful. For one, by this decade, de Kooning is no longer a young artist. He's in his 70s, he's highly revered all over the world as an American master with many important exhibitions happening over the globe. Another defining shift is that he's permanently moved his studio out to East Hampton, Long Island. It's there that de Kooning immerses himself in this lush environment. There's a lot of beautiful light, an abundance of trees. There's the topography, the glistening bodies of water that surround him. You could compare this inspiration from nature for de Kooning to that of Monet and Giverny painting the water lilies over and over again. De Kooning is looking to his immediate world and rather ambitiously makes these powerful scenes with large, expressive brushstrokes and this electric palette where you get all of this incredible signature color from him. The pinks, almost a primrose color, a deep sky blue, a shamrock green, a sort of vibrant coral red. In addition to these abstracted swaths of color, representation is never far in de Kooning's work. In 1969, shortly before this painting was made, he starts working for the first time with sculpture. And one of the most famous sculptures, of course, being Clam Digger. In looking at Untitled III, you can't help but see remnants of that. Perhaps a woman's bosom in the upper left corner, a figure laying across the bed. All of this together, the female figure, the East Hampton landscape, create this grand synthesis of the motifs that had formed his art since he left New York City. This work has been in the same private collection for nearly 2 decades. I think what's always so beautiful about paintings from the 1970s and what truly distinguishes them is the liquid quality of his paint. It makes these winding strokes appear so fresh and causes the surface to glisten as if the painting were still wet or just completed last week.